Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees.
Vamos al game ahora. Mickey Mantle contra Juan Marichal. Mierda, qué cambio. Cambio no, fue la red. Ah, hombre, que el setting está malo de esto.
That one fouled off. That's the ball. And that skips in the dirt. Now a fly ball to right center. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting second, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter, segundo en el shortstop.
Foul ball. Marichal, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when
Era por el medio del terreno para el capitán Yankee.
That is pretty valuable. So up next for New York, Lou Gehrig.
El caballo de hierro, Lou Gehrig.
That's the ball. And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Move over to first, try to keep him close. This one ripped foul to the right.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
El juez con dos en base.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Los números de animal.
2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss there. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser.
Swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. And now it's going to be Babe Ruth. This guy with light tower power. This one in the air, center field. Mays under it. He's got it, and that will end the inning.
0 en trocha para los Yankees después de 2 hits. Se la lució Marichal.
Top of the second. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Orlando Cepeda.
Orlando Peluchín Cepeda.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. On the ground. And foul ball. The 1-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the second.
Batting fifth, first baseman Willie McCovey.
Oh, that's inside.
No score here in the second.
Oh.
That one ripped, but foul. There's a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Catcher,
Buster the Kid, the next Giant to hit. Man at first, one away. And a strike on the outside corner. And the count is 0-2. On the ground, 2-ball. To Jeter, to Gehrig, in time. That's an inning-ending double play. Back in New York, we head to the bottom of the second. Joe DiMaggio stepping in now for the Yankees.
11.
And he chases that one below the zone.
Un bolón. Le hizo el Yankee Clipper.
Strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
To third, Devers. The throw to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 7. Second baseman, number 24.
Robinson Cano.
0-1.
Ah, qué bolón.
That's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, 0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Jorge Posada now at the plate. Ground ball left side. And that's the third out. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's Devers at the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ball one there.
Ah,
Really good take, especially with two
yo la
strikes.
reclamé.
Got him looking. And there's one down.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Monty Irving.
Close one doesn't get the call. Ball one.
El trae, lo hubiese reclamado.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
A little bit high. And now 3-1. That clips the corner.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a one-out single. Willie Adames stands in. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. That's in for a strike, a slider.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting right fielder, number 4.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. And that one clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until...
Back here in New York, set for the bottom of the third.
Clay Nettles.
Stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one fouled off. Hot shot. And he can't knock it
Colador
down.
débil.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late.
On the outside corner, got him looking. One out man at first. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ah,
Still tied at 0. Last of the third.
Tikelli.
Hard
Doble.
grounded into the
Lela.
outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this
Iron
spot.
Horse.
No better way
Look
to get out
at
of
it.
this inning.
Ah,
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Way out front for strike 2. And that skips into dirt. The Yankees with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. And that'll load the bases.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here is Aaron Judge. Golden opportunity right here. Check swing.
Pero
And it's 0-1.
le gustan en el dogado, güey.
Fouled off. He was late. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Down the middle. Irvin tags the runner for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Esa vaina.
Back at Yankee Stadium, on to the fourth. Willie Mays digging in now. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
That one misses. Ball two.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
On the ground to first. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That one missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Vente a nada, coño. Tírasela ahí.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
A ver, lo estaba esperando eso. Claro, despegarlo de cejón.
Half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get
fue por el contrario.
Back-to-back base hits. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in difference.
Cano takes it himself for one to first. Double play. Nicely done. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Willie McCovey getting ready to hit. This
Ahí. Suave. Ahí. Cero en trocha también.
Ready to go for the last half of
El viejo Babe.
The Yankees DH, Babe Ruth.
Buen corte.
Here's a 1-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1.
¡Ah, concho!
Out to center. Mays on his way.
Se quedó.
Pulls
pero
it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Center fielder, number 11.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Oh, a bola.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Under it. Takes it in for the out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1. That smash short
de
center.
frente.
And that is that. New inning getting started. Now it's the Giants catcher, Buster the Kid. In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Just missed. This one in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Go ahead run on base. Monty Irvin digs in now. This one in the air, right field. And there's a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
That's back-to-back singles for him. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one is lifted in the air.
La elevo.
Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Now it's the right fielder, Mel Ott, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There goes Irvin. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, and he went. Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground to the left. In time to Gehrig. That's the third out.
Vamos a hacerle.
The inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada.
De frente.
Ground ball up the middle. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Neto.
That one way inside. This ball's chopped on the ground, and it goes just foul. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. Like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review.
Ladrón, un bolo me va a ponchar.
In the air, left side. Bonds under it. Takes it in for the out. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Mickey Mantle, the next to hit. Swing and a bouncer. Play made, that ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. That one fouled hard the other way. And the 0-1. There's a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Left fielder, number 25.
He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
The 0-1.
That's the ball.
That one is
Mierda.
hammered right field.
La agarró ese animal.
And gone. He nails one out to right. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Ah, quedó alta. Bueno, un ching alta.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
McCovey, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Just missed. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That one fouled off. In the dirt, throws to second. Save.
Hey.
He beats it. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's out number 3. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Sacó el aire.
First baseman, Lou Gehrig.
And it's even up.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1-2 now.
Nope, that's inside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Awesome,
Cruising on the
man.
mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
No bateo yo nada con él. Coño, ese era.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees,
pitcher for the Yankees, Max Fried. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. This one in the air center field. DiMaggio takes it in for the out. One away. And up next for San Francisco, Monty Irvin.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. 2-2. Next offering upstairs. And that's inside. Good at bat, ball 4. Back to the top of the order. Digging in, Mel Ott. 0 for 3 so far in his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Mantle should have this one. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 7th. Now up as the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth. Swing and a foul straight back.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Empty. That's cambio,
man.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action. Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Gojo.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
On the ground, right side. And it's just foul. That was close.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Fights it off. You'll see it.
Suerte que le dio.
Yankees looking to rally. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Now it's the second baseman, Robinson Cano. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate.
Esa curva el diablo rompe.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
2-2 down. swing and a miss. He struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Catcher, Jorge Posada.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Comes up empty.
Pero cómo no le dio a esa.
Wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium.
Échale a barrigón atrás.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
No, that's a ball.
And a 1-2. The other way. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting left fielder, number 25.
Hit hard on the ground to short. In time to Gehrig. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Orlando Cepeda.
Nope, that's low.
That one lifted to left. Mantle on the move. And that is that. Ryan Walker comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Time called. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Paul O'Neill.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
Ball 1, no strikes. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate.
Gente.
And that's a foul.
Eso es. Ah, el S bola en el medio a medio.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. On to McCovey. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. The Giants up by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one almost got him.
Ball 2.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
And next for New York, Derek Jeter. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
¡Ay! ¡Ay! 3-0.
Jeter takes the strike. Mantle leads off first with 1 away. Right through there for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Runner takes off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Now a quick throw to first. Mantle back in on a dive. And a payoff pitch. Runner goes again.
Ah, le fue try.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
And that's a head-scratching hit.
So they turn to their closer, Randy Rodriguez.
Fue try.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches.
Ah,
he does have
concho,
first over if he needs to use it.
Estará loco.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner edges away at second. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Man at second. Just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
¡Toma, cocho! ¡Está loco, El caballo de hierro, Luke Gehrig. Te está volviendo loco,
And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted.
¡Toma, concho!
On some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Los bombarderos del Bronx.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. It's Aaron Judge now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
¡Ay!
Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. Rodriguez, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
Ah,
Judge comes
fuera.
up empty there. And a swing and a miss. And Judge is down on strikes. Phil Rizzuto into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fought off foul. And a base hit up the middle. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And pinch running for the Giants, Harrison Bader. He's 1 for 3, picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mariano Rivera.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Quick toss to first. Bader dives back. The Giants with the go-ahead run at first here at the top of the ninth. Bader runs. Pitch is low.
Mierda.
An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. The 1-1. Just missed. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Man at second. Fastball almost got him there. Stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
This one in the air, right field. Judge really on his horse for this one.
Mira, dejó caerse mierda.
And that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score. 3-2. They take the lead.
Showed a lot of fight with
Concho, qué más acosaron yo.
Didn't try to do too much with trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
The 1-0. And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's outside. And the count is 3-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
One down. And up next for the Giants, Monty Irvin.
Second baseman, Monty Irvin.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop, Willie Adamo.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
Nope. Oh, one.
And he takes a strike. Runner at second, 2 down.
Oh.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Luis Arias getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Babe Ruth getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Outside, and that is ball 1. Fought off foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That's in there. 1-2.
Era, wey.
That one missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Una bola alta.
Now batting, center fielder.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Bernie Williams. Looking to start something with one gone. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Vámonos, vale, William, coño.
And a base hit right there. And the tying run is on base.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
At the plate, Robinson Cano. Breaking ball.
Ay, se la pegó. Qué bueno.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Jorge Posada.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Two on, one out.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The 1-2. Swing and
Pero un bolón.
Yankees with only one out remaining. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Sam Hentges.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Y mi madre. Ve el risuto, que no batea nada. No, vamos a ver, nadie
Now
sabe.
here is Phil Rizzuto. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it'll stay
Pero un
a strike.
cosito.
The umpire was correct. So they're now out of challenges. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. 2 on, 2 outs. Missed inside with the curve. They're down to their final strike.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Step off throw to first. Back in safe, really close.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
And that skips into dirt. Move to second. Dives back. Out.
Mira eso.
Game is over.
Se ve ni William es mierda. No llegó. Mira cómo perdí.
You've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also
got
3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.